Hi Matthew, I just had spring break. I don't know if you did, but if you did, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start with a fun fact. Today's fun fact is that a cloud can weigh over 1 million pounds, and the reason why is that it's made of tiny little water and ice particles, which are, heavy in some, but because the molecules are so far spread out, over the sky, um, they're not as heavily affected by gravity because the particles are so small. So there's the fun fact, and we're going to go ahead and start on your essay. Okay, so I pulled it up, and I think you wrote a little bit more than last week, but it's still not complete. So try and finish one up and send it to me. But let's go ahead and look at what you did do. So first of all, you're still doing a good job with clarity, and you're giving examples that are pretty good. So keep that up. I did notice a couple of things though that you can work on. For starters, you have an instance or two of repetition that you might just want to look for. I've underlined it. You have the sentence, it will put you in a better mood, well, in a good mood. And that, for one, it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it sounds like you're just repeating yourself. So maybe consider rewording or just removing some of that. The next thing is convention and confidence. Okay, so so one of the things in writing is that you really don't need to start every statement with "I think that," because that's sort of implied, right? The whole essay is what you think, right? That's your argument, so you don't really need to put it, it's redundant. You've started the whole thing with "I think that laughing is important." You actually can just say laughing is important because, and then your whole essay is just the reasoning behind that. There are also some other things you might want to avoid. For instance, y'all is an acceptable thing to say in the South, but it's really not even counted as a word anywhere else. Like, no, people don't use it, and they definitely don't use it in writing. So try and keep that out. And you definitely don't need to put "like" in everywhere. That's another thing that, people say, but it's not something that you write with. If you go look up sorry about my dogs. If you look up a journal or something like that, like with a real publisher, you're not going to find a lot of sentences with "like" at the beginning or even in the middle, unless they're saying it like, unless they're saying a tree is like a shrub. Like it's meant to show similarity. It's not just something thrown in like it is when we're talking. Okay, and then the last thing is starting sentences. Again, try not to start with "I think that," but the big one is "and." "And" is a conjunction, and what that means is that it's meant to join two words or ideas together. You can't stick it at the beginning of a sentence, because if you do that, there's nothing for it to join on the other side. Other than that, just send me a complete essay. You're doing well. I just can't help you if you don't send me more. So I hope you have a good week, and I will talk to you later.